Alrighty. Righty. Let me see here. Why? Oh, that's interesting. Why do I not hear that? I should hear myself. What? Oh, because I'm dumb. That's why. I know stream could hear me, but I could not hear myself. It was problematic. Not because I like to listen to myself talk. Settle down. Let's see. Oop. I forgot to do something. There it goes. Cool. I knew I was forgetting something. There. Okay, we don't need that craziness. Let's go. That'll work. Okay. Now, let's see. I specifically want to edit the blueprint. I don't necessarily want to open the level. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. You're not going to let me do that. That's fine. Okay, fine. Open the level. Now open the blueprint. I do want a secondary content browser. That'll be very useful. Put that over there. That's good. Thank you. All right. Wait, is it not this? It's not this level that I have that in. Is it this one? No, that's literally like the level you start with. in the thingy. Is it this one? I could have swore one of these in its blueprint actually referenced some of the stuff I was trying to get rid of. But it would seem that they do not. Okay, so I want to get... Actually, I succeeded in getting rid of most of that stuff. There are still remnants of it, but I think that'll be fine. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Cool. We can go ahead and just open this guy back up for now. I do want to migrate some font files over. Hello, Warden. How are you? I'll give you a shout out, but I think you're the only one in there. Unless the counter isn't updating. Oh god, I've never done this manually. Do I remember how to do it? Will it work? Kind of. It kind of worked. Yeah, pretty sure I shouted you out to an audience of yourself. But you'll be alright. That should have been automated, though. I think I had 2 different bots try to do it at one time. Yeah, three. I think it's 3 bots. 3 different bots tried to shout you out. 2 of them. There's Amber. Oh yeah, see, it got Amber. It did Amber automatic. I must not have added Warden to the list. I think I assumed because he has VIP that I added him to the list, but I might not have. Fight all 3 of the bots. Well, 2 of the bots are all under Crimson Bot, so it's like Twitch considers it 1 bot. And then the Sencha bot is its own thing. Because as much like he is on Discord, Crimson Bot is like multiple bots in a trench coat. And there it goes mentioning Discord. Like it's like I predicted it or triggered it. Hello. You kind of snuck in on me there. I was just telling Warden I was shouting it out to an audience of himself. Look, I don't shill, so my bot has to shill. Just realized I had food on my shirt. That was embarrassing. Yeah, exactly. My bots shill for me because I'll never remember to do it on my own. do. I see the point counter didn't go up while I was offline yesterday. Oh, there you go. Hey, Warden, if you can hear us, I don't know if you noticed the point challenge, but you probably have some points and can help Amber team up on me, like everybody else is. I'm sure you would enjoy that. Oh, it doesn't work when I'm offline? I wondered. I noticed it still showed up, at least for me. Oh, so you did check. There, you've hit 50%. And we're only like 2 days into the challenge. I think you're probably doing all right. You just have to get more people to come hang out and in chat. There you go. That's all you gotta do. It's all secretly an evil plan to get you to do my marketing for me. I mean, it kind of, when you think about it. Warden must not have heard us. I think he's playing Mass Effect. I saw him pop up on Steam. So he's probably just lurking. We got an ad in progress. So I'm just going to move this file over here and let that copy real quick. You reposted my post on Blue Sky? That's one way to go about it. Why did my bot put your name in, like, quote, like, air quotes, basically? The bot equivalent of air quotes. Usually it just ats people most of the time. he will answer, or he should. If it actually if it actually pings him. There he goes. I don't know how far he's gonna take this. That's pretty funny. Sometimes he'll engage, sometimes he won't. I think the Frosty Tools, which are is the service that runs that particular part of the pod, I think they have certain like policy protections on him for somewhat obvious reasons. And so sometimes he won't engage, depending on like what you specifically say. Like, I think one time I pinged him in Discord trying to get a rise out of him, but he, like, basically just chimed back that it wasn't valid. Disappointed. Not surprised, but disappointed. Wait, I can fart back in response. I think that was the right button. They're not labeled. Like, I don't have the ability to label my buttons on the Go XLR. So I have to remember what I put where. Lurking for real now? Alright. Thank you for the lurk. Here. Probably have to combine these fonts later just so that they're not so ridiculous. But right now they're referenced, and I don't really want to have to change that. So that will be a problem for future me. And that there. Part of the reason for doing this is to get, because I've currently got some stuff I imported from the asset store, and so it's all over the project. One of the things I find more annoying than anything else about Unreal is that when you import something from either another project or the asset store, because it's all functionally the same, it doesn't let you choose where to put those files. If you migrate something, it kind of has to. It migrates all its dependencies, and what it will do is dump all of them into a folder in the root of your project named after whatever it came from. It's really annoying. In this case, I have a bunch of menu elements like fonts and stuff that I imported that to kind of save time, and they are all over the goddamn place. So I'm trying to get them all into one spot. That has also meant that they are currently organized in a less than optimal way. Whoever created this particular package, I guess what they did is when they added the fonts to the project, one of the things that'll happen when you import a font, like an actual font file, is it'll ask if it can create these fonts, which are the actual like graphical use of the font in the game, whereas the others more just the source file. If you import, because a lot of times, especially older fonts, if they're not variable, they come in like individual files for the different weights or styles, like light, bold, italic, whatever. If you import a bunch of individual files, by default, Unreal's behavior is, hey, do you want to create one of these files for each one? And so they clearly had said yes, and so it created a million of these. Well, I don't see any real reason why I need to have all of these Oswald fonts broken up when they could just, if you actually open one of these, like I did here with the Open Dyslexic font, you literally have, it's a font family. You put your styles in the font family. I mean, that's because all that's in here is the one weight. So it's kind of wasteful and not super clean. So I will fix it. But because it came as part of an asset pack, that means that these UIs, one, I may not even keep the same fonts, but those UI elements are all referencing these fonts in different places. So at the moment, if I go combining them, it's not going to know where to find them. and it's not going to know how to properly pick the styles because it just went with the regular style of every single one of these. So it'd be a whole thing. So for now, until I decide on actual font faces, it's going to probably stay this way. And then I'll clean it up later. And then also, they didn't follow what's generally considered proper practice around linting. So there's that to be considered. Of course not, because that would be too easy. Just gonna rename that guy. Some of these are duplicates from something else I imported, so I'm gonna have to make some ultimate decisions. But for now, that'll all be fine. These will be fine. And I have a plugin that monitors asset naming conventions, and will auto rename them if I let it. It does have some downsides. If like they put the prefix, but then let's say they have an extra character or something in it because they thought it should be something else. It happens a lot with blueprints or widget blueprints. Or they put another prefix before it, or they didn't put the underscore, it will still rename it. So then you end up with like these daisy chained lintings, which ends up being quite silly. All right, just so I can keep track of that. Okay, so most of this has already been moved. Let's see if it's at redirectors. Can I delete this now? Materials. Yeah, no, that tracks. I don't... Are you referenced by anything important? Other than the other materials? Doesn't really seem like it. Oh god, no. Boop. Boop. What? Okay. Oh. That's weird. Okay, can I delete these? Alright, can I delete both of these at the same time? No. Delete these? No? Where are these being referenced? Under textures? Under decals? Crazy. Oh yeah, sure enough. Oh, okay, fine. This one, this one, this one, this one. Be gone. I mean, they're still being referenced in memory, but not by anything I'm using, so it should be fine. It'll take a hot minute. Okay. Can probably delete these. Yeah. So then really the only stuff left in here do you do? Game mode component. Then we'll assign a new player control and player character to them. I mean, are you really necessary though? Because this kind of seems like This would only be necessary for like bots or a multiplayer game. Because the player should always spawn at a spawn point anyway. New local player. Yeah, what's the purpose of that? It's kind of strange. And it does it for however many you set? Weird. Yeah, I don't know this is necessary. This seems really unnecessary. They don't do anything fancy in their game modes, right? No. They just have the components on them, right? I mean, that one doesn't even have an interface or anything on it, but it does have the component. So this can go away, right? Delete. Menu character. A comp menu character. That's this guy. So what the heck are you looking for? Player controller. In-game menu widget. Menu controller component. Menu container widget. I don't actually see there it is. Okay. I mean, I can bring that over. Oh no, don't do it. Abort. Spawn points, player count, create player. Player start. Character class. It should be so OMP base, not base character. It would just be OMP character, I believe. Spawn. Actor. Cast upon. Possess. Yeah, I don't really know why this is part of this menu plugin. I'm not sure why they need this. I would say maybe for the main menu level, because it doesn't really have anything in it, but I could be wrong. Because you're going to put spawn point. It needs a spawn point, and in my experience, it automatically takes care of it. Create a new local player for every player start in the level. But if player count's already a 1, then now why would it do that? It's very interesting. I'll have to look into what they actually used that for in the initial project. Oh, it's because it is for multiplayer. So it really isn't necessary, because I have no immediate or otherwise plans to support multiplayer. But I'm not above leaving it in here for now. Partially because it has to do with, it's got all this other stuff in it. Wait, no, this is the character one. I'm dumb. Because it's referenced here specifically. And I want to use this casting. But that's got to be game mode base. Is that what I called it? OMP game mode base? That's the, that is the, oh geez. Knocked my water bottle over. That is the C++ name of it. I guess, it won't have it though. It's gotta be this guy, right? Yeah. It extends from OMP game mode base, which theoretically means adding it to OMP would be fine. But OMP game mode base is a C++ class, so it doesn't have that component in it. It's not that I made that class, so it's not like I couldn't add the component, but it would be a little bit obnoxious to do it since that's at the C++ level. Okay. Well, I put that in there, so it's probably because it's trying to reference the other game mode. Yeah, that part should work fine. Hold on. Did the cast failed go anywhere? Yes, it did. All right. Redo. Everything shifted around on me, so I lost track of where I was supposed to put things. Boop. And boop. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. In-game menu, container widget, PP. All right. That should actually be fine because we have one of those. I don't know why it's not searchable in any way. That's fine. Can I delete these two now? Game mode base. Game mode BP. What references you? Reference viewer. The sample player controller and the game mode component. Like hell it does? Did I miss a change somewhere? Spawn players. Player starts. Maybe it's still in its memory somewhere? Because I don't see any sign of it. It's on. It's not a competition. I mean, literally the only thing this thing does is reference the component. So, yeah, I think it's just an in-memory thing. Fix up redirectors, maybe. Delete. It should be fine. It's not actually showing me the files that are referencing it, so I think they're just stuck in memory. This is input access stuff. None of which is, I mean, we already kind of do most of this. There is this Rumble example thing. And pause. I don't know that we have pause in the character. Yeah, it's just complaining because these inputs don't exist, but that's fine. We don't care about their inputs. Hello, Dino. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm cleaning up some asset files in my game. I haven't said a lot, but I've poked into a few of your streams recently. You've still been playing Pokemon. I don't remember which one though. Is it Platinum was the last one I saw you playing, I think? For some reason, that's what I'm remembering. Okay, I do remember correctly. How is your Platinum playthrough going? So we want this on our character BP. Could put it on this guy, because I think, yeah, this is where all the inputs is being handled. May as well. Going good, just beat the fighting gym. Oh, we got an ad break. I'm going to reply to you in chat in case you're caught in the ads. But thank you for the lurk. This is stuff related to our saving system. Mantle timeline. Breakfall, set gate. Events. Yeah, we don't have anything set for like pause menu and stuff, so we can take care of that after the ad break. Actually, that was the event graph. This is where I actually was supposed to be looking. But I still think the statement stands. Yeah. Alrighty, welcome back from ads, those that got them. So, yeah. Why is it complaining about those inputs? Is it because I changed the names of them? And the events didn't get updated? They should have. Yeah, probably. That's fine. We can fix that. We can fix this. So let's start like with the jump. It's still called input action jump. Yeah. And then we can just do that and that. That'll get rid of that warning. Aim is just called aim now. I did have plans to use the enhanced input system, but I don't know, it wasn't done in this version of the engine. So, and from what I can find reading about it online, even the version that's in 5, people seem to get confused by, so I'm just like, maybe not. Okay, so this was like a view toggle, which I'm not sure is going to actually make it into the final game. I think I'm gonna end up making that more of a mode situation. But I may keep it the swap shoulder, which is the other thing it's used for. So sprint should just be sprint. Boop. And a boop. Part of the decision behind this was no, I don't actually want to use this one. Part of the reason behind doing it that way was that the naming conventions were easier to match up. I wouldn't have to like rename them or pair them up to make them user understandable. So our gate in this case I would say doesn't technically have an action bound to it. It would technically be the walk run action. I don't know that I really gave it a command since I changed things up. We'll make it shift on the keyboard, I think. Because, no, sprint's left shift. That's alt. We're not going to bind it for now. I don't know. What did I make crouch? C. So let's make this one control. For now. Yeah. Should be fine. It's not going to have a gamepad mapping for now, but it should be fine. So this is gotta be a crouch. Menu character components. I put it on this guy, didn't I? Yeah. I might as well put it on the parent. Which seems to hold some of the values that we will need to make some adjustments. Just fine. The main thing I'm interested out of it right now is the system menu controls. Interesting that they do it on released, which is strange. Why would you bind it on release? Open pause menu gamepad. Open pause menu keyboard? What? I don't remember seeing that that was a thing. You, come here. Pause game events. Okay. Rumble. Pause menu. That's how they determine. But either way, they open the pause menu. So it doesn't. I'm going to determine it a different way. That doesn't matter. We're just going to open the pause menu. This is dumb. So we'll just bring it down here. Pause. Oh, you know what? Global pause should do it too. Open pause menu. I still think pressed is fine. I'm not sure about this whole released thing. Rumble. I don't know that the character needs to rumble in this case. Modify access value. With the turn, yeah. Okay, so I guess what we could do here. We know. Those are backwards, right? Yeah. So if they adjust this information, we should probably have this be our in value. Because we'll already be customizing it based on our own thoughts. Then they have the ability to tweak it in the menu, which is fine. What's going to be bleep? Where everything's bleeping. I think everything's fine. All right, cool. Interesting that they do it a little differently depending on if it's a stick input or not. That's interesting. Hey, Tofu. It's going alright. Slow, like many things, but a lot of that's my own doing. This can just go here. We don't need this here. There's really no reason for it. We're already checking that value. At least I'm getting stuff. Yeah, I mean, technically. But a lot of times, I spend a lot of time trying to kind of do things from scratch in a lot of cases, and then hit some kind of wall, and it's like ultimately, oh, well, other people have already figured out how to do these things, and there are like, you know, asset packs or things I could get or whatever, guides I could look up and do this stuff quicker, rather than trying to figure it out myself. And so then I end up undoing everything I did to do it a different way. Yeah, so that should handle camera control customization, as well as allow for inverting, because I don't think I had support for inverting the axis yet. So that should be good. So I can delete this now, right? Doop. Yes. Cool. All right. Now, where are you still being referenced? Still being referenced in a lot of these menus, which kind of makes sense. And you're still being referenced. Oh no, you're referencing these. Okay, that part's fine. So it's this stuff I should be worried about. That's fine. That's less than ideal. Where are you? Oh god, not what I wanted to do. Browse to asset. I'm already in the menu character. Why did you open in that window? Don't do that. Menu character component. This guy. I'm also trying to I need a better like project management system. One of the things I'm kind of doing as like a side, one of my many side projects is working on my own project management tool. Just like a web-based tool that I can host. Because the stuff I used to use, like Jira and Trello and all those things, they're all now like software as a service. I mean, you can technically use most of them for free, but they're usually pretty limited. And you can't self-host any of them anymore. I don't think you ever could Trello, but Jira you could once upon a time. So, yeah, this is dumb, and I don't want it. Go away. Because I can determine whether the game thingy's being used, gamepad's being used a different way. Load controls. Okay, control settings. Okay. Rumble. Pause menu. Navigate from menu. Which of these comes from the menu system library? Oh, Jesus. This is going to be awful. Okay. Oh. I get it. It's these guys. Get controls settings. But this is already referencing the other one. So, like, there's not more than one of those. Yeah, so this is from the one I want. Unless it's in some of this. These are coming from the menu component. No. And it's not in either of these. So where are you being referenced in this guy? Okay, so I don't believe you. You're also claiming that the function library is referencing you, which I also call bullshit on. But that's going to be much more tedious. Could you not just show me where you're actually referenced? Like, you show me what's being referenced. No, you can't. You can't show me what you're actually. Like, for it to be in here. Oh. It could be anywhere. Hold on. Menu system library. Oh, wait a minute. There's at least one instance. Oh, it's gonna be one of these kind of situations, isn't it? That was some crazy thunder. Apparently, we're having a thunderstorm. Really? Are we having a thunderstorm? Weather. Thunderstorm? Oh, yeah. Light to heavy rain for the next couple hours. I did not know it was supposed to rain today. Well, I don't expect it will, but if stream suddenly crashes, then everybody knows why. That tells me that there are a bunch of these referenced in here, which is the worst. This is the one I just did. And honestly, is probably going to be the same value for most of these. Oh, son of a bitch. I was just changing things in the wrong file. Option library, 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 option library. Why are you complaining? Get language code array. Okay. It is very loud out. I can hear it through my headphones. Good news is that all of my stuff is on redundant power, so the worst thing I can do is take the stream down. It can't actually mess up what I'm working on. I would have plenty of notice to turn everything off. this was set audio settings. We've done get audio settings, set display settings. That all looks fine. Get display settings. Ray tracing settings. This is the other thing why I'm glad I'm not going to try to like reinvent the wheel, because a lot of this stuff there's like very specific ways to do it, and the fact that this has already established how to do that is good. Well, we're about to have an ad break. Set ray tracing settings. Or apply, rather. These must still be pointing at the old file. Probably just the guys that alright, there's the ad break. Just finish this one. Let me take a break. Alright, we still got 20 seconds on the ad break. Cool. All right, everybody should be back from ads. So we can get back to what we were doing here. Get settings. Save game. Apply post-processing. Juno! Which tells me that Starby must be in chat too. Welcome in. No Starby? Is Starby not in chat? Either chat isn't updating or Starby didn't come with you. I was expecting both of you, to be honest. Yep, there's Starby. You weren't showing in chat. I thought you weren't here. And I was like, gasp! Usually you guys are a pair. Your OBS died again. Rip. That sucks. So, you can probably see it at the top of chat, Starby. But, and if not, I guess it's down in the points thingy. The community challenge for the points, which was what I pinged you about in Discord, on my Discord. The randomizer that I have to play, I'm sure Amber would be very appreciative of the help. So far, Amber and Key and one of my cousins that tunes in sometimes have thrown in a bunch of points. Oh. Juno had a bunch of points too. Amber or Key could like solo this thing because they have over like 20k points each, or did. But it caps you at 2k. Yeah, Starby's got to have a bunch. 2k. She capped out. Yeah, I should have set the time shorter at this point. The last one didn't get met, so I was being generous, and not only did I lower the number, but I also like extended the time. I got accused of cheating the last time because it's like I summoned you. Key, do you operate on Beetlejuice rules? You might. Just talking about you contributing points. I don't know that I said your name 3 times, but I'm starting to suspect I might have. Okay. Well, I don't think there's any concern of you guys not meeting that goal before I go out of town next month. Seems like you're going to probably beat it by the end of the week. I think also, I'm not sure which of you guys were in chat, but I have this for it. Like, I'll be playing it with a N64 controller. I have a wireless N64 controller that does work with the emulator. I have already confirmed. So I'll be playing it with the actual controller layout and everything. So it's just, you can get them on Amazon. A little cheap little thing. I thought, so crowd control is one of the things I'll have for the random, on top of the randomizer, which means theoretically one of the redeems that I suspect people would want to use is you can invert my controls or reverse them. I don't remember exactly how it words it. You can change my controls. And I thought about it and I was like, okay, it's going to be bad enough to deal with inverted controls when the UI on the game isn't representative of the buttons I'm actually pressing. So I just so happened to already have a pair of these that I got for my N64. They came with they have like adapters, and you can either plug them into a computer or you plug them. They have an adapter for the N64 and you plug it in there, because the cords on the original controllers are too short to like sit across the living room and play if it's on the TV. Although on a big 4K TV, like 50, 60 inch TV, the N64 resolution looks like absolute crunchy buttholes. But I do have an actual controller that I will be using. Yeah, Amber, I don't know if you noticed, I don't think you guys are going to have any issues hitting the point goal. Juno, Starby, and Key all just contributed. You've only got less than 5K to go. I don't know what that was. Okay, so reference viewer. Are you still being referenced by that? You are not. Cool. So I'm still not convinced this is actually referencing it because it's missing. Main menu container widget. This guy. What am I working on? I'm continuing to work on the UI for like the menus and stuff. So this is like part of the main menu. The idea is that there'll be like a scene, like a 3D scene that you can see behind that, probably of his of the main character's like office or something. I haven't quite decided. Get benchmark. I gotta move this to the new thingy so that it comes out of the option library. And set benchmark. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh no, no! I opened Visual Studio. Oh no. No! Go away, Visual Studio. I hate when I guess incorrectly and I'm like, yeah, this goes to a blueprint. And then I have to wait on this nonsense. It's opening on a different screen. Okay, now I can close that. And then during the day, I have been working on my project management app so that I can like better manage what I'm doing. I don't think the rest of this actually references. Let's see. Ooh, there's an unknown. Specifically an unknown D. I feel like there's a D's nuts joke or something in there. Sample menu widget. There's a little gnat that was just landing on my microphone. That's awful. The D escaped. Yeah, there's definitely a D's nut joke in there somewhere. It's a missed opportunity. I can feel it. Yeah. Actually, I don't care about any of this stuff, to be entirely honest. This widget can pound sand. What? No. Delete. What? What do you mean? I deleted you, you absolute mongrel. Delete. Delete. Okay, it's gone now. Not being haunted by it. Okay, most of these that remain are all in the settings, and that's because they are getting the settings from the UI. Okay, cool. Navigation. Text, global settings. Here it is. Get audio settings. Boop. Boop. Now, once you guys meet that goal, we will still have to probably establish when I'm going to do that. Because, I mean, obviously, it kind of makes the most sense to do it when the most people can be there. Since the whole point is to let chat mess with me. So we will have to see how that... I may have to do like a poll. Although, you guys aren't the best at responding to polls. I either get nothing or like you 50-50 it somehow. Cool. Use that audio settings. Apply audio settings. display settings. There you are. Set display settings. Cool. Split resolution. Load resolution. Get supported. Screen resolutions. Oh, because I was doing it backwards, that's why. Okay. Reset display settings, set gamma correction. That's a whole thing. Yeah. Get display settings. And oop. Oop. What I might be able to do, I guess I'll get people's opinions on the fact. Since I somewhat suspect you guys are going to complete the goal tomorrow, I may be in a position to do a weekend stream this weekend. It would be a Saturday for me, but I think that would probably work the best, especially for our overseas friends like Amber. Cool. That's cleaned up. Now we need to clean up game settings. Set game settings. Let's do this. Load game settings. Marcus dirty language options. Precision dialogue. Reset game settings we've already done. Get game settings. Set language code array. Ugh. Cool. That's got that. And controls container. Let's see, reset control settings, sensitivity slider, the dirty settings check. And before anyone asks, no, calling it dirty settings doesn't have anything to do with them being actually dirty or inappropriate. It's just a data terminology. Just means they've been changed from their default settings or from their last recorded settings. They haven't been saved yet. Set default access mappings. Default action mappings. Reset. Get default action mappings. Get default access mappings. Boop and boop. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Set playing games. Remove access mapping by name. Action mapping by name. Okay. I do not see where else that's referenced. We are taking an ad break. Really? Right as I stretched? Right back at you. Although on second thought I shouldn't do that, that'll just encourage you. Thanks, I hate it. Use my other button. Mute that, and then I can mute this one. So I only hear it the once. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we should be back from ads. I guess the ads saved most people from having to listen to that exchange back and forth. I wanted to play this one. I like this one. Yeah, it's the Cult of the Lamb soundtrack. I found out, I don't think they have like an official stance on it, but through a community manager on their subreddit, someone else asked about using the soundtrack on streams, and the community manager, or someone flagged as one, which should mean that they are an official representative, seemed to indicate that it would be okay to do that. So... And I've seen some other people using it before, so it looks like it's probably okay to do. So this is what I'm missing right here. Probably these guys. So I have added it into the loop of things that I play on soundtrack wise. Or music-wise. When I get to a point that the game has its own music, I will probably play a lot of that. Depending on how... Like, if it's a lot of really, like, tense music, I probably won't want to play it, just because it kind of hurts the relaxing atmosphere of the stream. But if we have some non-tense music for at least some parts of it, or something that can be a little more casually listened to, probably we'll we'll play a lot of that. I don't know. A lot of that's gonna fall on a certain member of the community to handle. Not, you know, calling anybody out at the moment. Okay, did that take care of that? It did. Cool. So that's now clean. And then the graphics settings. Set ray tracing settings. Yeah, I think all, because I've got music from the different expansions in this list, and I think all of the Cult of the Lamb music is by the same guy, who seems to just go by Riverboy. Oh no, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, he did? I did not know that. When did that happen? I mean, I have to assume it's been since the release of the game because they've had music credited to him from different expansions. Let's see. Past 5 months ago, I just found the subreddit post. Interesting. So this is seemingly a relatively recent occurrence. Wow, I had not heard about that, but that's shitty. There's Warden. Were your ears burning earlier? We were talking about you when you were in earlier. Freaking gnat, go away. As someone that has points, I'm sure, because you lurk sometimes, I'm sure you can help Amber with the community goal. Okay, that sets all those. That's good. We have a community goal for points. And if it is met, I will be playing a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer on top of enabling crowd control, where chat can redeem effects on the game itself. Everything from giving items, taking items away, weakening the character, like taking health away. There's a redeem that will outright kill me. I'm making that one expensive though. If you're gonna outright kill me, you're gonna pay for it. Invert my controls, any number of things. Chat will effectively be able to make the whole thing a living hell for me if they so choose. About the only way I could probably make it worse for myself would be motherfucking gnat. Would be if I gave you guys Team Gia alerts that like take up the whole screen, and then I had to play through OBS preview. That would become actual hell. Could you scroll, please? Graphics settings. Set graphics settings. Custom presets fine. Reset graphics settings. Alright. Trace. Alright. I don't think I killed it. Boop and a boop. reset, setting, show decision dialog. Global settings are all fine. Benchmark is all fine. Dirty check is also fine. Yes. These are probably because this guy is fine. So it's probably the ones in here that are the last ones. Yeah. That's probably just these two. Get ray. Oh, hello. Get ray tracing settings. Bastard. Yeah. Post processing. Aha. I did get rid of him. Cool. That should. Yeah. Okay, so that covers that. I don't believe that thing is being referenced anymore, to be honest. Oh god, what the hell? Okay, sure. Nope, not that. Delete. Force delete. Cool. Which should mean I can just get rid of this folder now. Yeah? No, because it's referencing the save game blueprint. In the game overview widget. Character component. Continue. Interesting. Also, I love how that window doesn't show. Can I capture it? Where the heck were you referencing this thing? Compile. Yeah, I know. Stop. Go away. Oh, the spot that I thought you were, of course. Get controls settings, but you didn't indicate that you were, so I was confused. Okay. Now I should be able to save all. Yeah, I don't get that error anymore. Cool. All right. And we need... main menu. Overview. It needs to reference a save game. Okay. In here somewhere should you be? Oh, okay, up here. Can you? Okay, yeah. Cast to. Save game, EP. Okay, so here's the interesting thing, because I have several save slots planned here. So what I probably need is an array of these. I might have to look into let's see. Load gain from slot name. I might need to save your documentation, which is tricky because I believe it's kind of shit. Right? Isn't that the whole thing? This thing's a little bit shit. And let's see. Custom actor as the automation system. Downloaded this before. Oh, that's not helpful. I don't... Really? It's a mega link? I don't want the exe, I want the file. Oh, right, you changed it to Gumroad, didn't you? No, I don't want your ad. No, I have premium. Go away. I'm just not logged in. I want to watch an ad. I'm going to do it on my own browser over here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Doesn't it? Where you at? Savior. Save your content. No, you just have it in here. Damn you. I thought I had that project downloaded though. Let's see. Savior. Is it in here? Demo log. Savior 2 demo, but this is like Savior 4. Yeah, Savior 4 demo. Okay. Go to file. I don't want to open the file. Go to the file. Oh no. There it is. It's also in the in-game menu, but for the same reason, so that'll be easy enough to find. Can I open you, or are you gonna have a conniption fit? Let's see. Load up this demo project for this plugin and confirm. Oh god, it's everywhere. Save trigger. Yeah, so this is how to do an autosave, which is fine. The slots are in here. Of course, they're not really set up with information or anything yet. Slot picker. Slot empty. Oh, that defines a free slot. Picker. Save your slot instance. Create slot ID. Okay, well that's in the slot picker, which that's not really important. New slot instance. That's how you create one. How do you reference? Picker mode. Custom save. So on a load, is there anything for getting these guys? Savior, let's see. Get Savior subsystem. Shadow copy. Set. Creates a new runtime instance of a Savior slot. So maybe what can I get out of this? Static slot. That's gonna crash. Come on. Oh, we got an ad break. That's all right. We're in the middle of a crash. There it goes. Are we back from ads? Yeah, let's go back from ads. We are waiting on the engine to reopen though, because it crashed. Let's see. Oh, this is like 100% a bot. taking forever. So I guess create slot one picker, savior. This goes to slot picker, create slot. And does it from slot button. Confirming panel, load game mode. Is there an option in Savior to determine if there's existing save data? That's the real question. Like, it's determining if the slots, it's creating the slots and it shows you the menu. But if I want to do something on whether or not a slot has data in it, excuse me, how would I go about doing that? These are their slots, which have a bunch of information in them. Level thumbnails, actor scope. It doesn't contain specific values, though. If I play save, these have save dates in them. Free slot creates one. Okay. What determines a free slot? Because this creates them. Checkpoint ID, set class, slot class, savior. Yeah, it'd be best if there was better documentation about this thing, but I think the plugin is kind of dead in the current version of the engine. Let's see. Come on now. Could you load faster, please? Supposed to be opening any second now because it's finished loading. There it goes. Recovery, that can close. Message log can close, that can close. Okay, so could I in my game instance, or maybe my game mode, run something to gather all the slots. What is it mad about? I'll have to fix some of this stuff. That's where I removed a bunch of shit. Does the saving prompt show up? See the saving window. Okay, cool. So maybe if I set a variable, let's save slots. Set it as one of these, but then make it have this be it's saving again. We'll see if it's gonna keep being sluggish here. There it goes. All right, so okay, this gives me my slots, and then I would need I don't really need it to assign anything here. The variable can be there, and then I can expose it. If I expose it on spawn, this could be the auto slot. Well, a key with the default value exists. Okay, so then let's just start this in reverse. So if that's going to be the case, three. Default will be auto. And then it? Creates a new runtime instance of a savior slot. I'm trying to think, do I need to initialize these here? I don't think I do. But the question is, assuming that I don't, right? And we come in here. And we need to get this. We have to, in this case, determine if our slot can be loaded for the game. So game instance cast to I think it's technically this guy. Oh no, I think it crashed. There it goes. Alright, well maybe that's the sign that we're done for the night. It is like 3.5 hours. Let's see who we can raid. Let's raid. Yeah. We're gonna raid someone I think we've maybe only raided one other time. Playing Hollow Knight. I'm gonna post little raid emojis. I think these are not sub emojis. I could be mistaken. No, they are sub emotes. But everybody have a good night.